In the 2024 US presidential election, Donald Trump was re-elected as the US president. So now, the attention of the whole world is focused on whether the things Donald Trump said before the election will actually be implemented now. One of the most important things Trump mentioned in his election campaign is that he will intervene to create world peace. So you must understand that for peace to come to the world, both wars supported by America must end. So we hope to share information with you in this video about what fate will happen to Ukraine and Israel in the future due to Trump's statements. So we invite you to watch this video till the end and share your thoughts with us. It is correct to say that the president of Ukraine was the most afraid of Donald Trump becoming the president of America. Because even before the presidential election, something that Donald Trump has continuously mentioned in his election rallies is that America's involvement in the problems of other countries at the international level is a cause of pressure for the American people. Also, even before the election, the American people were of a strong opinion that they should stop using American money for the wars of other countries. So, Ukraine fought the war with Russia mainly with aid from the United States of America and the European Union. Because of this, the world could clearly see the fact that the president of Ukraine was afraid that the military aid to Ukraine would stop if Trump became the president of the United States. Also, it is imperative to make a statement about the friendship between Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Therefore, he really has the ability to bring this war to a certain solution. But this solution is very likely to be unfavorable for Ukraine. Because if we go to a ceasefire in this situation, it will be like if Ukraine actually lost this war. Because the Russian army has no desire to give back the territories they invaded in Ukraine. Because of this, instead of regaining the areas lost to Ukraine through a war victory, if a ceasefire is reached, Ukraine will actually have to give Russia the right to the areas lost in the war. This is why Ukraine wants to continue this war with the help of America and Europe. Before the presidential election, even Trump's Democratic opponents accused him throughout the election campaign that he was friendly with Russian President Vladimir Putin. They kept saying that his victory would be tantamount to the surrender of Ukraine, and it would put the whole of Europe in danger. If we take the content of some of Trump's statements, he once said that if European states wage war, they should bear significant costs for it. So because of this, we can assume that the American financial support for wars in Europe will definitely decrease in the future. However, after Trump's victory, it is reported that the leaders of European countries even held a special meeting. There, they have also discussed the problems they may face in the future and the future of Ukraine. Also, it has been discussed here that if America stops providing military aid to Ukraine in the future, Russia will definitely invade Ukraine, and if that happens, it will be a big threat to the future of Europe. So with this information, it is difficult for us to guess that there will be good times for Ukraine in the future. Most likely, Ukraine will go to a ceasefire, giving Russia the rights to the parts of Ukraine occupied by Russian forces. Or they will have to face severe defeats in the future due to Russia's attacks. But if we turn to Israel, we should mention the fact that Trump's policies regarding Israel are quite different. He never said he would stop supporting Israel in its war. Instead, he had said that instead of fighting organizations like Hamas and Hezbollah, the problem in the Middle East could be ended by putting pressure on Iran, which helped create them. Also, we should remind that during Trump's first administration, things like withdrawing Iran from the nuclear agreement and imposing large-scale sanctions against Iran happened. However, it is hard to imagine that the war with Israel in the Middle East will decrease due to Trump's arrival. The other thing is that in order to receive orders for the large-scale arms industry in the United States of America, the existence of a war in this Middle East region is very important. So, because of this, we cannot think that it will be possible to implement Trump's theme like peace to the world in order to gain power in America in the Middle East region. So, because of this, we have to guess that in the future, the American president will follow a double policy regarding Ukraine and Israel. So, we would like to know your opinion about this. I'll see you soon with more interesting videos like this. Have a nice day.